Hey guys, Jason Abrams, and I'm coming to you. And the question that I got asked was, why do real estate agents send so much stuff? Now, I'm not saying that they all do, but here's the reason why, and why you need to understand in 3 minutes or less how this whole thing actually works. You see, every single consumer that buys a home is living on this. This is not what the market does. This is what their life does. This is the day that they buy a house and all of their wildest real estate dreams come true. This is the very next day. Wah, wah. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, most people, as a matter of fact, nobody other than institutional investors buys a home the day after they buy a home. It would be awkward. But they do buy a home again. As a matter of fact, we know that the average person will buy 2 to 3, maybe even 4 to 5 houses during their lifetime. So we can just keep drawing this. And then maybe they buy a vacation home over here. But here's the deal. In this country, in the United States, the time between here and here when they buy, that's 3 to 7 years depending on your marketplace, which means that from here to here, it's 3 to 7 years as they get closer to doing business with you again, which means real estate agents have to find a way to stay in relationship with people for 3 to 7 years in the hopes of doing business with them again. So just think about that for a minute. Name one other industry where people stay in touch for that long in the hopes of doing business with somebody again. But here's really what's interesting. When the consumer gets right here, something amazing happens, and it's called the law of emotional proximity. The way that this works is when you want something badly enough, you're willing to do business with whoever's closest to you at that time, either physically or emotionally. You know this to be true. Think about when you go to a shopping mall like a Nordstrom's and you walk in and then someone says to you, "Can I help you?" And you say, "No, I'm good." What happens 12 minutes later? Well, a certain percentage leaves the store, and the rest of them now need to get into a fitting room. So here's my question. In that moment, when you want to get into the fitting room, do you care whether it was the person that you met at the front door or anybody with a set of keys will do? Go ahead, answer that. I'm waiting. Right. Anyone with a set of keys will do. Friends, that's emotional proximity. And you realtors out there, you just admitted that you practice it. So please don't get mad at the consumer because they do also. So here's a better question. Not how do I stay in touch this entire time, but how do I make sure that I'm right here when I need to be? That's called being in the right place at the right time more often. And the only way to do it is to be human with more people more often. And if you want to know how to do that, friends, that's in a different video. Now you understand the cycle. Thanks. Hey, like that one. Or how about, or don't like it. And then put into the comment why. I'd love to hear that. Anyone want to argue with that logic? I dare you. If you liked it, you liked it. If you did, subscribe. And if you want more of it, click right here.